Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my channel on a Saturday night. I'm not bothering with the intro tonight. Bit of a change tonight. Jamie is, I think, busy getting his tea at the moment, so he's not going to be in. We've got Andrew in, or Stepstool as his name is. I'm not very sure if Shug is going to be in either. I haven't had any word back from the message I sent him earlier on. So we'll just get on and do what we're going to do. I'll just bring up the YouTube chat so I can see who's about. There we go. We've got a few people in just now. Grand. Right, change camera and I'll let you know what we're going to be getting on with. So what I've got on the lathe tonight is a piece of fairly wet oak. I've had it come from the trunk of a tree. I've had the trunk sitting for around about a year now, and it was cut down just over a year ago. So I got to it with my chainsaw today, and as you can see, certainly by there, it's still fairly damp. So what we're going to do is something that I haven't done for probably a couple of years now. It's going to be a vase shape. All I'm going to do is drill down the center, and then we're going to use a parting tool to put some parting cuts in and leave it to warp. So that's what we're going to do. Turn that speed down so I know what I'm doing. There we go. Bring the speed up. Right, just over 600 I'm at there. So I'll let Andrew get on and let me know what's going on.
Not a problem. So, I think I'll start by reading out the chat. So, top of the chat, we've got Little Val. Hello, how are you doing? From Tickle Turnings. We've got Door 60. Susie the Swiss Wood Turner. Hi, Susie. How you doing? We've got Colin Izzard. Doug Miller from Woodspun Round. We've got Mark L. And yes, we can hear you, Mark. You're fine. We've got Michael McEwen. And scrolling down, we've got Lucy Bundy Rowe. How you doing, Lucy? We've got Mick Dews, Fred Gilliver, James Crawford. We've got a little bit further down. Here we go. We've got Carsten Pedersen. I hope I've said that right. We've got Andrew from Wyvie Woodshed. How you doing? Clint at Wood Dancers. We've got Carney, yeah, cheeky girl. Mr. Barry Chitty. And we're almost to the bottom. We've got Peter Kelly, Spider Spid. We've got Tez Johnson. Kevin Howell. We are now. Oh, it's just jumped on me. We've got Hampton's Woodturnings. We've also got Andy the Valley Woodturner Bundy Row. Kev at 9K. Chris Schwind. Michael McEwen, not sure if I said that one already. And now I'm at the bottom of the chat, Wayne. So you have 51 people watching and only 15 thumbs up at the moment. But the chat is jumping. Everyone's saying hello to each other.
Right, so I'm just going to get a tenant on
Michael
this
has a
end.
party. Sorry, I missed you. Sorry, Wayne. I missed Michael has a party.
Grand. And he is Shug.
Hey!
Shug, you've got
see, no.
control of the memes.
No, I haven't. Andrew has.
No, you have. I sent
You
it
have.
to you.
No, Andrew's got them. I know he has. I know for a fact you give them to him. Do you
Right.
know why? Do you know why you give them to him?
Why?
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I'm a bit late. I got stuck
You all
in
right, mate?
traffic.
Oh dear me. Everything all right though, yeah?
Yes,
Good.
mate. I trust you've been looking after the
I didn't care.
participants.
Oh, just
Oh, cheers,
being
mate.
nice.
Cheers. Well, in that case, I'll inebriate myself a little bit then. I'll try and catch up with you now. You've, I suppose you haven't been at work today, have you, Stepstool?
No, I've not been at work today. I've been cutting burr.
Brr. Brown burr or polar burr?
Yeah, you can't cut a polar bear.
Right, just a minute, they're a little bit too small there. So I'll do that again.
Uh-oh. Here come the rewind.
Thank you, Little Val.
Little Val from Littleville.
Little Val from Littleville. Mark Stroughton's in. Hey up, babes.
Hey up, babes.
Oh, dear.
Kev wants to know what this worky stuff is. Kev. Shh. I've still got Monday to go.
And there's
Monday,
a
and then
question.
it's holiday time.
There's a question for you, Rain. Rex B's wanting to know, what is the Master Wayne making today?
Right, I'm making a vase form and basically showing what you can do with wet wood, because this is extremely wet. This is. So it's going to be a vase form, and it's going to, what I'm going to do is drop something on the floor. I'll pick that up first. Going to do a basic vase form and then use the parting tool to put a load of ribs, if you like, all the way down it. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And then just let it warp. As it dries out, it'll warp. And it just shows what you can actually do from a piece of wet wood to make it look quite decorative.
Wet wood? Oh, I know, man.
Right, so I'll start getting some shape into this now.
Spider spid. Stuck in traffic? Don't understand. Thought you and AGK drove Scalextrics cards.
Correct. We got little tykes, haven't we, mate?
Absolutely. You've got the pink one.
No, I got the black and white one, mate. Nino,
All right.
Nino. Grandpa Jim's in. Hello, buddy.
Markel, what kind of wood is that? I missed it. It's green oak, Mark.
As opposed to green onions. Do 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 do. Kev said it's that wet. When he kept cranking the chuck up, you could see the water dripping out. Mm-hmm.
Broom Rider's in. Hello, Lady Broom.
Miss Broomy's in. Hello, Liz.
Is Douglas in?
Douglas Mungham.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So Liz, your parcel got picked up yesterday. And Douglas, your parcel got picked up yesterday. And is Connie in?
Yes.
And Connie, you got a parcel picked up yesterday as well.
Stunning.
Ooh.
And I sent a parcel this week, and it arrived at its recipient in Germany this week. I was very surprised because it apparently hadn't even left the country.
Broom Rider says, thank you, Mr. Wayne. Connie says, thank you. And funnily enough, some purple hearts.
Purple hearts?
Purple hearts?
Woodworm Paul's in. Hello, mate. Mark Shop Dog's in. Hello, mate.
Hey, Mark.
Right, Rex B has a question for you, Wayne.
Yeah.
Someone told him to use ammonia on a particular piece of wood, figured oak, and it will change colours. Is that true, or do you use a different chemical?
If you're using ammonia, what they usually do with oak with ammonia is actually fume it. So it's not the case of putting it into a ammonia bath, if you like. You've got to put it into something where the ammonia fumes get to it. And what happens is, because of the high amount of tannins in the oak, it'll turn black. You could actually, an easier thing to do is get some boiled up vinegar and put in some either 300 or 4O steel wool and leave it for a couple of weeks and then paint it onto the yoke, and that'll do the same thing.
I would imagine, though, if you're fuming ammonia, you don't want to be too near it, so
no,
we do in a very open place.
Yeah, the vinegar one is a safer option. I tried an experiment a lot of years ago using iron sulfate tablets. Crush them up and just put them into water.
Wood Dude has a question. He said, do we get to see the warped vase later as it's dried out fully?
I'm hoping, because it depends how thin I can actually get the ribs going down, but I'm hoping if I hit it with the hot air gun tonight, it'll maybe start warping tonight. We will see.
And Rex B said that the oak that he saw turned bright red.
Oh, right. That's I've not heard that before.
Douglas Mungham says, good evening, Wayne, Shugster, Andrew, and y'all. Douglas, did you say his package was in the post?
Yeah, his package is in the post. It got picked up yesterday.
There we go. Okie dokie, Stephen. We will catch you later.
See you later, mate.
So Markel said fumed ammonia on white oak usually gives a rich shade of brown. And Susie said, and if the wood is wet, it will change colour very fast. The drier the wood is, the slower the process. So there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. So how thin are you wanting to get the ribs on this, Wayne?
Yes. I am.
Rob from Klingsports in.
Hi, Rob.
Hello, Rob. Terry Cox is in and he says, hello from Dodging Tornadoes, Indiana.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Lucy's put the kids to bed. She said, now it's my time. And then I see 2 glasses of, very large glasses of beer.
Well, they're large to us.
Of course they're large to us, mate.
And it looks like Broom Rider's following suit.
Right, what I'll do now is get the hole drilled. I'll clean up the... Oh, this may not work, what I'm going to do tonight, because you can see by ear crack, it's got numerous cracks.
It's got a crack in it. Hey,
but we're going to carry on.
Down.
We're going to carry on.
Kev's asking, if you do double or even triple off-center the rings, would it warp in different directions? Interesting question, Kev.
No, I think it'll still warp. They'll all warp in. Well, they do warp in different directions anyway. I showed Andrew a photograph of one I'd done a couple of years ago. I showed him before we started, and they do. All of the ribs tend to warp in different directions anyway. Right, so what I'll do first, I'll take this elbow stabber out.
Rob's got to go. He says he has to go. Have fun all. All right, Rob, we'll catch you later, buddy. Watch how you go, mate.
All right,
Cheers, Rob.
See you later.
Douglas says it's like him. It's cracked. Hey, calm down. It's only cracked.
Well, it should be good for a laugh. We might get bits flying off all over the place here.
Mark, it's green oak, so it's very wet oak.
That wasn't very satisfying.
You're not kidding.
Did that hit the spot, mate?
Well, I finished doing my last service at 4:15, Andrew. Officially, I finish work at 4 o'clock, but then I still have to bring tyres and crap and gubbins back in. I was not a happy bunny. 2 days on the trot.
Dancers with hard boxes in.
Yesterday it was 6:20, so I was not a happy bunny.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, turn the speed down now to around about 500. The bigger the size of the drill bit, your forcening bit you use, the lower the speed you should take.
Peter Kelly said it's all right. I'm on the whiskey. Good lad.
Nice.
Just have a check and see how far down I'm going to drill this. Oh, that's going to be deep.
Good evening, Mike. How are you, buddy? This might not work with this big crack in it.
It might not. We will see.
But it'll be a cracking watch.
Doug, it's the way I tell them.
It's the way you're telling them about it.
Frank Carson was Irish, not Welsh.
Oh yeah. that was my Irish accent. Shut up.
Douglas Mungham says, Lucy, I sympathise. Luckily, my youngest is 35. Nothing like rubbing it in, Douglas, is there? Douglas
Now,
wants to know how deep you're going, Wayne. Real deep.
Oh, can't see it. To about there.
Nice.
Almost to the hilt. Mm-hmm.
Almost. Now, the other thing you've got to remember as well is when you're drilling out greenwood, clean out all of the shavings on a regular basis. Only go in a few centimeters or about an inch at a time, because seeing as how they're wet and they're getting heated up, they will swell and can block in your drill.
I get
And
hot.
don't ask me how I know that.
All right,
Let me
Wayne,
guess.
I'm not going to ask you how you know that.
Let me guess. You watched Shug do it once.
Oh, that's evil, that is. That's evil. Mind you, that would imply that I use my lathe. So I can take that. Barry Chitty said, not too much now, Pete. I don't want to have to carry you in the morning. It's a bit like me and Andrew. I've got a picture of Andrew carrying me in the morning, look.
There you go. So that's just proving it. Shug
There you go.
has the controls. The cat's
I
out the
do
back
have the
now,
controls.
mate.
I do have the controls. Jamie isn't here.
We're nearly there with the drilling. We're about another inch or so to go.
David Vaughan's in. Hello, mate.
Hello, David. How are you doing?
And I think that'll do it.
Okay.
Real deep.
Okay.
That crack is actually opening up as I'm watching it.
Oh no.
Nice.
We love to up the stakes. Right, there's 79 lovely people watching. I see 30 thumbs up. Even I can do the maths on this one. 49 people have a marvellous opportunity to hit that thumbs up for Wayne. Go on, you know you want to. Dr. Bob's in.
Hey, Dr. Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Spider Spid said, if Carlsberg made Saturdays, 15-mile run, fridge was full of hobgoblin, wife at bingo, John Wick on mute on the telly, and Wayne on YouTube plus the worms. Well done, mate. Well done.
Nice one.
Mike's asking, is the darker wood very moist?
Oh, yes, very. Very, very. Just a couple. Let's clean that up. Right, what I'll do now is just bring my live center up, find a different live center that'll fit into there. Yeah, that one will be fine.
That one will do.
He wants that one.
I want that one too. See you later, Chris.
Chris, swing. See you later. She says she's got to run, everyone. Looks great so far, Wayne. Like it.
Thank you. Right, so what I've done, I've got another pair of calipers here, and I've made the size here obviously bigger than the drill. Hopefully bigger than the drill.
Just rephrase that. I hope they're bigger than the drill.
So what I'll do, I'll just get the size of what the neck's going to be first. This is where it could all go wrong because of that crack.
That's a crack. Dr.
It's a
Bob got it
crack.
right.
Yes, I was just about to read that. I'll let you read
Yeah.
that one.
Up the stakes. That makes me hungry. I think maybe after Wayne the Wood Wizard to start the barbecue. I want to come to your house. I want some barbecue as well.
Steaks! How deep are those steaks? Real deep.
Deep. Ooh.
Right, I think that'll do.
Yes, Pete, give him our best, mate. Hope he makes a full recovery, mate.
Nikos here.
from Crete is in.
Oh, hi,
Yay,
Nikos.
snap, mate. And Chris from Bailey Woodworks as well.
Hey up, Chris.
$82 watching, Wayne. Nice.
Excellent. Cheers, guys.
Very nice. And Dr. Bob says 1 inch steak.
Nice.
I'm getting hungry now.
I'm not too hungry, to be fair, mate. I had fish and chips. Yeah.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. That's why I was a bit late, because I was supposed to go shopping and grab some stuff. But I thought, I'm going to have fish and chips first.
Right. Here comes the fun bit. So we're going to start off around about here, I think.
When's that one? Mark L said, wow, that's a thin neck. I can hear the exclamation in there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be parting that off, Wayne.
I'm hoping not to. If it all goes Pete Tong, I'm just going to stop the live and go and have a drink.
You do right. By the sounds of it, that's what these lot are all doing, Wayne.
We'll stop the turning and just have a good old knees up.
That's it. That's that one. Right. Here we go. I'll go in around about there.
See, so far, Andrew, from what I can see, this will be a vase to normal people. But we could replicate this, and we could make our own vase, but we just have to use a honey dipper.
Well, oh dear.
I'll just clean that edge off. Let's have a look and see how it's doing. Yeah, I mean, this crack is going all the way down, so oh, I've still got a fair bit to take out of there yet. Second one. This should be fun.
Scott, the blue light tumbler.
Hey, Scott.
Hold on,
as
hold
you
on.
can
Hold on. Scott says, and I quote, "Evening all, just pooping in whilst free at work." Scott, I really, really hope that's just an error on your part. Not that you are
Right.
sitting in the toilet.
now, Scott
I wasn't going to say that.
Scott sent me a piece of oak the other day, which is extremely dry, extremely heavy, and is going to be an absolute sod to turn. I was going to turn it tonight, but then I thought, no, I'm going to leave that for another time.
Mm.
Right, let's see if I can get this one thin as well.
He thought, how about no?
Ruby Claire's in.
Ruby Claire's in. Snap.
Hey, Ruby.
We're harmonising tonight, Andrew.
That's it. We're in the zen.
We are. Sounds like a manager meeting there, Scott. Swoop in, drop some crap and fly off. Well done, Mark.
Clean off that edge.
I missed a question, Wayne. Kev's asking, Wayne, are you listening to the note to know when to stop? He can't hear the note.
No, what I'm actually doing, I'm looking up. What I should have is a sheet of white paper here so I can see better. But I'm looking down through where I'm using the parting tool, and I've actually got that one a little bit bigger than the first one. But as I'm going down with the parting tool, I'll be able to see that one is just about on. I stopped a wee bit thick. That one as well. That one as well. Although I've made this bigger than the size of the drill, I'm really not wanting to go too far.
No.
Right, so
Mike.
on with the next one.
Mike's asking, is it a spare part for a Dalek?
Exterminate.
See, now something like this would be good if you'd done the vinegar and treatment on the outside of it, so it was darker.
Oh, definitely.
And
Well,
the wood was really light.
What I've done with previous ones is some I leave natural. The one that I showed Andrew left natural. That was cherry, but some of them I've actually painted black.
Douglas is asking Wayne, is it a vase in a vase?
See, what's up now? What the clever thing to do is to actually have all of the. You'll be able to see once I've finished what I'm talking about here, because you'll see once you look down through into it, it's a straight line where I'm finishing the part and cut.
Yeah.
But what some people do when they do this, they actually go in and have the part and cut at right angles all the way through, and they actually do it to the shape of the vase. So you actually see the shape of the vase inside the cuts. What I'm doing with this is actually doing deeper cuts, so we get the warping effect on there, or we get the warping on there, not effect.
Spider Spid's asking, how thick are the walls from the parting cut to the Forstner cut? Which is a good question, actually.
Hang on, I'll just tell you. around about, there's a fair amount there. I'd say around about 5 or 6 mil, maybe a little bit less.
Okay.
So
And
there's
Mick Jew says, "Is this a climbing frame for Andy?" Well, it might be. It might not be.
Andrew, no need. You've got a step stool, haven't you, mate?
Absolutely.
He's coming to visit me to use my step stool because it's got one step higher than his.
No,
I got
I'm
a
coming to
I
yours
got
to
a
take my step stool back.
I've got a 3-step one.
If you just bear with me a minute, I'm just going to see if I can find a particular wood turner who takes this to the extreme.
Susie said this effect is also great for Christmas trees. True enough, I've seen that.
Oh, wrong one. Go back. Yeah, if you go and have a look at a wood turner called Melvin Firmager, he's from the southwest of England, I believe, and he does this type of stuff, except he takes it to the extreme. If you type in Melvin Firmager, I can't remember if it's F-E-R-M or F-I-R-M, but go in, have a look, go into images, and you'll be able to see some of his work. It is very good.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry. There's somebody seems to be knocking at my door, and I'm
Okay.
the only one here. So back in a
You
minute.
carry on, mate.
All right. Sorry.
Douglas says he's had his notification, Wayne, to let him know that it's on his way. So happy days.
Excellent.
And Colin Izzard has a good question here, actually. I don't know the answer to this one, Wayne. Will CA work on cracks in green wood?
Yes.
I've never tried to use that on green wood, but yeah, that could be a question. No doubt we'll be coming across. Hopefully, if I get some of this wood that's been taken down in a local copse.
Right, I think I'll just do one more, and then I'll put some beads on here to finish off with.
Mark L's electrician's finished up in the she shed. He said she's going to use it for a quilting machine, and we're also storing some things in it. I hope that's not wood, Mark. It's a she shed, not your storage facility.
Sorry about that.
That's all right, mate.
The daughter forgot her keys.
Oh. Did you tell her she'd have to wait outside?
Well.
Debbie's not home. I can't reach the door.
I have a step stool next to the door with
Oh,
my
yeah,
keys
yeah, I forgot
already
that.
hung up.
Douglas, no, CA doesn't work on the cracks in your head. No, you're cracked, sunshine. I know you are because you're in here with us.
There we are.
Yeah.
Ooh, a couple of beads at the bottom. Nice.
Yeah,
Indeed.
some beads at the bottom.
Mark L won't be storing wood in it because he says, no, because I didn't want to wind up in that dumb ways to
Ways to
die song.
die. That'd have been me if I didn't answer the door.
Yeah, dumb ways to die. Lucy, don't encourage him. You'll get him in trouble.
Good on
She
you.
says it should be filled floor to ceiling with material and thread. Material, yeah, but wood is a material, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's true.
It is.
It's it. Can't get past that. That's
Truer words have never been spoken.
120. I'm only going to sand this to 120.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho!
Ew.
So I'm going to be using cling spore. This is cloth back abrasive. And this is brilliant because you can just take a hold of it and go. And it rips in a straight
Oh,
line.
nice.
Oh, I could rip a tissue. Oh, suit you, sir.
Suit you, sir.
Right, I'm not doing a lot of sanding on this. I'm just going to just get it cleaned up a little bit.
I'm not sure if I've upset Lucy because she said, "Okay, fabric then." Something about fat quarters. No need, Lucy. No need.
Fat quarters.
Yeah, fat quarters. Yes,
Mr. Ward Wilson's in. Hello,
I admit
Ward.
it. Hello, mate.
You can stop digging yourself out of a hole with our Lucy.
I got fat quarters.
Mm-hmm.
This is whole other country.
This is
Yay! Kev said,
Yes,
Kev said, Wayne, new paper. Will that bit last till the summer?
With how good cling spore abrasives are, yeah, I would imagine it would. Right.
Oh,
there you go, Shug. We're being educated.
Apparently, Lucy
Oh,
said
look.
it's a quilting term.
Have you seen it? Look.
Already?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of bits have come out. No, not starting to warp. Couple of bits have come out where the crack is.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll get the heat gun.
It'll add to the texture and the overall look.
Yeah. So
We'll
Lucy
just
said
start-
it's a quilting term. The material is sold in fat quarters. Yeah, to cover my fat quarters. That's what I've heard. Oh, dear. Douglas is asking, is it a practice piece?
Right, I'm turning the speed way down here. Around about 150.
That's it, Kev. You've got it. It's a redesign. That's £10 extra.
Absolutely. It was a planned attack.
Mm-hmm. So 88 lovely people watching. 43 thumbs up. You know that makes 45 of you who have an opportunity to press that thumbs button. Go on, you know you want to.
Do it.
Do it for Wayne in Dumfries. It does. It's like a giant honey dipper, Mark.
That's quite mesmerising.
So, Susie said, Mark, can't you just carry on using the living room and you get the shed for storing wood?
Can you see the steam coming
Dumb
up?
ways to die.
Yes, the
mate, you
steam.
can.
Oh,
Nice.
oh dear.
A them shed.
Everyone needs no storage space.
I need some storage space. Sadly, I haven't got any apart from the van.
The van that's got no springs in it, Mark. It's on the floor.
Yeah, the van that's got virtually no rear suspension anymore and is lilting sideways.
Lots of steam off this.
Interesting. Susie's got a question here that,
That's a good question.
It is a good question. Wayne, if you were to dunk this vase into a bucket of water and then put it on top of the heater, would it warp more than using the blowgun on it?
Right. It will be pretty pointless dumping it into water, because it is that wet anyway. What I will do, because it's not warping at the moment, when I take it in the house, or
Yeah,
that
it's-
second one,
I'm
that second
gonna
one down
say
started.
It's warped on a couple of the fins, isn't it? The second and the third
Yeah.
one are.
What I'll do when I take it in the house, I'll get this parted off, and when I go in the house, I'll actually put it beside the heater
Yeah.
and just leave it there, and it should warp very well, to tell you the truth.
I do like those two rings that have got the
The
V's
bits
missing.
missing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting, that, isn't it?
Mm. Happy accident.
I always like them when they've got, anything that's got an inclusion in it as well. Always seems to be
Yeah.
very, very interesting. And here we are in Wayne's workshop in Dumfriesshire. Wayne is taking the easy oak and just slipping past the green bit into the almost black.
With a different tool rest in
There's
there.
something wrong with you. There is seriously something wrong with you.
He may go for the pocket in a moment if he needs to get a lighter out and use the flame gun. Flames! Kev's asked if it was heated without spinning, would it bend towards the heat source?
No,
Possibly.
what you might get on this, you're probably going to get, like say these two top ribs here, they might
Mhm.
come together at this part, and on the other side spread apart.
Mhm.
You're gonna get all different. It all depends on the how thin the ribs are, and how quick they dry out as to how the warp. I mean, that one
That's
is fairly
moving
thin.
quite well.
Yeah.
That's moving a lot. It is still quite warm from the hot air gun anyway, but it's going to, even though these are fairly thin, they're going to take a while to get They get thinned out anyway. Sorry, to get dried out. I'll just part this off.
Lucy said the snooker is on ITV3. Who's playing, Lucy?
Snooker?
I haven't checked on my mate Chris Wakeling to see if he's playing. Now he's an international flyboy. I don't want to know us as the boys anymore. It was Mark. It was for me. It was for me, John Virgo or whatever his name is.
Right, what am I after now? Skew chisel, just to take that nub off.
Kev, by cripes, we're all fascinated to see this bend. Turner's nightmare.
Right, what I'll do, I'll see if I can find the photo that I showed Andrew earlier on, just to show you how I'm thinking it's going to turn out.
Right, there has been a couple more questions. Mark S has asked, Wayne, if the fins were thinner and the void was larger, would the warp be more significant?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And Spider Spid has asked, by cutting the fins, would it stop the vase as a whole from warping?
This thing would have cracked if I hadn't put the fins in. It would have cracked to hell anyway because of the cracks that are in there and how wet it is.
Well, I was just thinking those two platters that you gave me, Wayne, they're solid pieces and they have properly warped, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah,
and they're solid pieces. So I don't think the fins would. If it's going to warp, it's going to warp.
Right, go back to StreamYard, present, share screen, that one, share. So there's one I did a couple of years ago, and you can see now the fins on that one are a bit thicker than the fins I've done on this one. Yeah. But you can actually see now that photo was taken. Let's see, I did that the 30th of April 2021. Can't remember if that was a Friday lunchtime or not, to tell you the truth. But I took that photo a couple of hours after I'd finished turning it, and sort of that's the type of warping I got on there.
Nice.
There we go. Oh, change camera.
Camera.
Put you guys back in the background so I can actually show the piece.
Always a
there
good
it
idea.
is. Oh,
yeah,
that's a shaving on there. So you can actually see the fins down through there. That's the broken bit there.
I like that broken bit.
Yeah.
So that's it. Now, where I've had the live center in the tailstock, seeing this how it's been metal rubbing up against the yoke. Can you see the black ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That black ring is where the metal of the live center has been rubbing up against the yoke.
Yeah.
Wayne.
So there we have it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Do you know where you've got the V? If you were to take your Dremel and go all the way up all of the fins.
Or on this one. Oh, sorry, hang on.
Yeah, on that one.
Yeah.
If you were to take your Dremel and marry that V cut all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. Yeah. What do you think?
Could do, because I might cut out a lot of that crack.
I'd be inclined, though, instead of following it at the same width all the way down, I'd be inclined to make it almost a double tier shape. So it starts as a point at the top, finishes at a point at the bottom. So it kind of echoes the shape of the vase as well.
So you're talking like Like
Yes.
Like a that.
Yes. Yes. Almost like an eye shape. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because there's another bit just about to come out of there. It's a bit further across, but there's a bit
Mhm.
on that one there. That bit there is
Oh yeah.
starting to come away. It's just because it's all cracked. That's why that is. And but I wasn't overly concerned about that anyway.
No.
Seeing as how basically I'm just showing people what you can do.
Everyone's
Ruby
interested
said,
to see the warp. in
Ruby
it.
said so. Ruby said soak it and put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
I don't think Jane will be very happy if I start putting stuff in the microwave. I used to have my own microwave out here, but I hardly used it, so I got rid of it.
Yeah. Everybody's interested to see how it warps. So yeah, you're going to have to do an update on that later.
I will do. I might well just stick it in the microwave when I go in the house.
Don't tell Jane.
Well, I have stuck engine parts in the dishwasher before now.
Have you?
Yes.
You're mental.
Yes, I won't do it again.
I have to wait till Debbie goes out for a night or whatever before I can even stabilize wood because she hates the smell of it.
All right.
I do have my own cooker for that. I do have my own oven.
Clint at Wood Dancer said that's not an eye shape, guys, and Kev picked up on it. He said Shug was keeping in classic, Clint. First and only time. There you go. Mark L said I put a tractor muffler in the oven. That didn't go well.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Lucy. Don't worry, Lucy. Nobody was in the house when I did it. Nobody was in the house, trust me.
Any other questions before I go? Because I am going in the house.
No, I think that's all good, mate. Doug says, Doug Miller says, fun vase, anxious to see the final product.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell how wet it is. I mean, all the bits that I had the hot air gun on, that had steam coming off, they've all gone dark again and damp again.
Yeah, super wet, isn't it?
Right, I'll go in the house. If Gin's busy on a computer, I'll stick it in the microwave.
Spider Spid said, I've stuck the odd gouge in the dishwasher. She was not happy and bled a lot. Oh dear.
Right, I'm going to press the button and I will... Oh, what's happening tomorrow? Oh, Steve's on at lunchtime. SK Crafts. I think it's another hashtag week he's doing. If you are a Patreon of Jamie's, he'll be on at 5. And then I don't know if Terry's doing a live tomorrow night or not. I haven't seen anything yet. But Jamie and I will have a premiere out tomorrow night. Mine at 10:30 and Jamie's at 11 o'clock. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Right. And off we jolly well go.
Oh, yeah.
Buttons